To see the face of God is my heart's desire. To gaze upon the Lord is my one desire. All these years, the lyrics of this song has become a mantra in my ministry, thanks to the formation I received from the Jesuits of the Loyola School of Theology in the Ateneo and the San Jose Seminary. I can still recall the topic for my synthesis paper for comprehensives. It was on St. Ignatius's Et Quod Volo. It was about our deepest desires for God and God's desire for us. It has been 9 years of priesthood for me, and basically what makes a difference in my life is what the Jesuits taught me. They mentored me to see God in everything, to see God in the daily. To see may come natural as breathing, but the Jesuits offered a kind of seeing that is a whole lot more. It is a kind of seeing life under a different light. In particular, they've initiated me into seeing the priestly ministry with eyes of newness daily. This came from my own experience of the COVID-19 pandemic. I was diagnosed positive with COVID-19 last May 20. I was quarantined and later was rushed to the hospital for treatment. My ferritin level was up and doctors were wary of me given the dangers of a possible blood clot or stroke. The isolation facility was a lonely place. Much as I would like to relate with any human that came every 4 hours to my room, my efforts most of the time were utter failures. Getting even their names right was quite a challenge, for they were like astronauts in their PPEs. They practically looked the same. Nevertheless, days passed and I managed. Yes, thank God I survived my bout with COVID. The experience gave me another lesson. I realized I was not that strong as I believed I was. As a minister who has been used to ministering people, God in the isolation facility allowed me to be ministered to. Through the doctors, nurses, and janitors in PPEs, I heard the most comforting words to keep fighting and going. "All shall be well, Father," became their common refrain. By the time I was discharged from the hospital, this refrain has become a conviction. All shall be well, and is well indeed, for finally the minister has allowed himself to be also ministered to. Jesus was there. Yes, I saw him behind the PPEs. After all, the body of Christ, our church, is supposed to be a ministering community. We are all called and are supposed to minister to one another, laity and priest, in the name of Christ. With the outpouring of prayers and support from priests, religious lay organizations, faith communities, capellans and the parishes, and all people of goodwill, I have regained my strength and is now ever more ready to face another chapter of my priestly life. 9 years and counting, and I still have a lot to learn. I still have a lot to see and discover with God. For all the lessons seen and learned, I am grateful and deeply indebted to my spiritual and pastoral mentors, the Jesuits. Allow me then this privilege to be one with you in this year's celebration of 500 years of Ignatius. I, together with the countless recipients of your ministries, are thankful for the Ignatian legacy and presence in our own lives. Madamong nga salamat, walang hanggang pasasalamat, mga tagahubog na Jesuita.
Only this I want, but to know the Lord and to bear His cross, so to wear the crown he wore. All but this is loss, worthless refuse to me. For to gain the Lord is to gain all I need. Only this I want, but to know the Lord and to bear his cross, so to wear the crown he wore. I will run the race, I will fight the good fight, so to win the prize of the kingdom of my Lord. Only this I want, but to know the Lord and to bear his cross, so to wear the crown he wore. The Lord is my shepherd, there is nothing I shall want. The Lord is my shepherd, there is nothing I shall want. The Lord is my shepherd, there is nothing I shall want. The Lord is my shepherd, there is nothing I shall want. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. In verdant pastures he gives me repose, beside restful waters he leads me. He touches my soul. The Lord is my shepherd, there is nothing I shall want. The Lord is my shepherd, there is nothing I shall want. He guides me in right paths for his name's sake. Though in the dark valley I fear no evil, for he is at my side. His rod and his staff give me courage. is my shepherd. There is nothing I shall want. Sikat ng umaga, buhos ng ulan, simoy ng dapit hapon, sinag ng buwan, batis na malinaw, dagat na bughaw, kayo ng Panginoon kong Jesus ng aking ang loob, kayaman ang tunay na iyong hinandog sa bang uhaw sa pag-ibig ng Diyos. Bunga ng iyong pagmamahal, dumaloy dugo mo't tubig upang ang mundo'y linisin sa pagkamakasarili. O Jesus, aking dalangin, loob mo'y maging loob ko rin. Ang tangi kong hiling, puso ko'y kupin. Kabanan-banalang puso ni Jesus, takbuhan ng mahina't tanggulan ng tukso, karamay sa dusa't kapiling sa tuwa, tagapagdalang ng sigla't pag-asa.